Hi everyone, this is Papa Zero here once again on Windows 95, and today we're looking at an old classic of mine. Last league, in the Forbidden Sanctum League, I made an original sin Deadeye that had some spark and flash to it. And by popular demand to people, I have been asked, nay, ordered, to make something similar in the Crucible League. Well, wow, here it is. Since the original sin ring ain't around anymore, I decided to tackle this little build with some glint. A brand new shine, if you will, dictionary.com. This time, we ain't converting our physical damage to elemental damage to chaos. We're physical. That's right, very physical with the enemies that cross our path. But we can also be a bit cold of the heart to our adversaries. And, of course, we got additional chaos damage via our replica Eternity Shroud, an unholy might that can be used to cause chaos on our opponents.
Yeah, we got it, Papa Z. Move on.
Comparing the two builds I made, I think I like the original sin build a bit more because I had a bit more life as well as a bit more damage. That being said, the Vengeance Cascade Anointment has been a nice addition. Also, trying to make this build differently from the last time has been fun and challenging. It does require a pretty active playstyle because our defenses aren't so good. Really, we just have some spell suppression, and that's it. You guys know already, by now, that I ain't no bosser. It's not my thing. That's not why I play PoE. That being said, all of the Guardians were no problem. I actually did some of the invitations like the Formed, Twisted, and Elder Slayers, but it wasn't super comfortable. I also wanted to mention that the biggest reason to use Vengeance Cascade Anointment is when you have Fork or Pierce, because it basically double dips when the projectile returns to you. I only have Chain through the Deadeye Ascendancy, which isn't as good. However, I'm using Sniper's Mark, which takes care of the double dipping on tougher enemies like rares and bosses. I did test Pierce on boots, and the clear felt slightly better, but because we have Savior and we have 1.5 million projectiles flying around every which way, it seemed unnecessary. But if you do decide to play this build, it's up to you. Maybe you'll like it more. Try it out. Test it. Let me know. Now, I didn't play this character from ground up. I respect my Pathfinder. Gasp! How dare I? I know, but honestly, I've been thinking about a different build for a long time that I have in works, but I did have most of the items I needed for this build, so I quickly put it together just to test it out. And honestly, if it wasn't for the huge issue, which my gameplay alluded to already, I would have kept playing it because it was super fun. But alas, the main reason why I stopped playing is because I'm on Windows 95 and my computer can't handle it. Yeah. So I highly recommend that if you do play this build, make sure you are at least on Windows 2000. Windows XP or higher is obviously better, but 2000 should do. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm actually a little bit sick, so I don't have too much to say, and also I don't have a story for this character. So what you see is what you get. Pretty fun gameplay, but you gotta be active. If you stop for a second, you're probably gonna be dead, especially if you're doing crucibles. Yeah. Alright, let's go over the offense. I'm using the replica Eternity Shroud, of course, and almost all of my gear besides my 2 swords are Elder. Yup. For that extra sweet chaos damage. Nice. Ooh, wow. That's a nice one. Ooh, yeah. Got the life gain on hit, of course, on my rings. And wow, look at that. Very beautiful, very amazing sword. This sword actually already came with chance to inflict wither on hit. And then this Savior I bought, I unlocked this myself, a little bit of crit, and added an additional attack speed. Here are the links. The Flascos. I was running Hatred. A similar DPS in PoB is Skitterbots, so that's something else to consider. And here is the tree. Nothing crazy, nothing special. For defenses, we got a little bit of evasion, about 8k, and then spell suppression is 76 plus. It's lucky. Wow, nice. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with another beautiful build.